That's Ips. But don't.
I always will.
I'm not even in the game. I wouldn't even know.
But last week, our little party of adventure. Varus' cousin. Much. But he left this.
You could.
Oh. Dad texted me. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. September 1st.
Uh-huh.
Sounds very
Yes.
This is like a roadside lot.
I gotcha.
Not tomorrow.
Yes. But our wonderful little party of adventurers left empty castle, heading toward Wild's castle. Castle. Heard that lived and some in. So that would be the next stop before we perhaps. But as you made your way to Wild Castle, you haze alongside the edges of stumbled across harrowing. Uh, as you pass, change climates. West was chaotic. The storms were strong, and the winds that merge over us. Question? But yes. As party kind of find yourselves over the edge of this. It's relatively early in the afternoon, that still relatively high up. A little bit further to the south, you do see a path that's lead up to Wild's Castle of past, but yeah, that's due west, vast traveled paths. Glancing down, or sorry, even from your distance, various different caravans, guards, and the perception.
Always.
I'm paying normal attention.
Is this like a day or so after the encounter with the Bahir?
No, this would be in the afternoon.
Okay.
Dancing. Cool.
It's gonna be one of those nights, huh?
What's the actual room itself? Large. Fell off. Not just. Or. One, you notice are a large. Multiple. Large. Than you.
Would I know what the usual is?
Oh, yeah. Just in comparison to all on the road.
Okay.
Away from away from free. But here, like maybe half a dozen. All of them seem.
Do I know if they're like part of like the same group or merchant company or whatever?
Oh. Long road. A lot of the design. Some of them look like have. So you can't tell if same because the people who designed the cards are the same, or if they're actually a part of the same company. But the majority of them look like they have very different designs and different styles. So the best you can tell of this.
Another question. Do I know if this route is like regularly, well, not regularly, but like sometimes used as like a merchant route just from stuff that I might have heard from merchants? Like, you know, it's like, oh, I was traveling on this route or something.
A history. Fortunately, it's difficult to talk to so many people and mentions various different locations. It's like maybe. What are all of you?
Wait, how far are we from the caravan?
Oh, pretty
Fairly
far.
high up.
And I assume that we're gaining on them. They're probably traveling slowly.
Yes, they're traveling relatively slowly, and you guys are descending from the mountain. Your path will probably intersect with them, but you see that there's like a lot of other people also that seems to be following them. Like it's not just one small clump of like 7 groups, but like there's other people down the road that all seem to be traveling towards Melon. Or at the very least, in a northern direction.
Well, shall we go join the line, I suppose?
Looks like they're having one big party in Malagos, it seems, and we weren't invited.
Who knows? Maybe it's another tournament that we didn't know about.
We're good at those.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
You guys can give me a history.
Oh
History
boy.
party.
Hope there's another party.
Whew.
Okay. So Lyra, Varus, Artemis, and Vaerun. 4 of you kind of thinking about it, realize that there is a holiday coming up, or sort of holiday.
Would Andy not have got, or would Artemis not have gotten it too? We wrote the same number.
I said Artemis.
Yeah,
Oh,
you said Artemis.
Yeah,
I didn't hear. Sorry.
I said Artemis. Yes. But from the best that you guys can recall, glancing down towards the actual location, kind of going towards them, like, oh, the Feast of Selbior is in about a week. And typically in the Midlands, it would have been a celebration of the Selbioric Empire. However, specifically, Lyra and Vaerun, you two would know that Arthur Van Bloom turned to Melagoth, had essentially turned the celebration into a bit of a different type of party, essentially celebrating their freedom from the Selbiorg. But they were once again their own city-state, governed by no count. Though officially the Council of Free Reach still recognizes that Melagost is a part of their territory.
Yep. Vaerun has his frat friend, a Cody from Malagost. He heard it from him. Yeah, one day we were chugging beers together, and yeah, he told me he's from Malagost and that there's a celebration coming up.
Your life never ceases to amaze me.
I wonder what frat boy Vaerun used to be like.
Oh, hopefully you'll never see him again.
I don't know.
Even one drop of alcohol touches my mouth. Oh.
One drop. You're done with one drop.
For one drop, I might turn back to the good old days.
Well, let's hope that one drop gets nowhere near your mouth.
Sometimes that's all it takes for a relapse, but
He's a recovering addict.
He uses God to help him. What's it called? It's like a reborn Christian type thing.
Closing my door. Yeah. As you guys kind of descend from the actual line itself, it does take quite a while to get over the area. There are lightly wooded areas before you, and as you descend further and further down the hill, or down the mountains, you lose sight of this kind of path. But you find yourselves in the woods as it eventually descends to nightfall. Guys. Sorry, no. But you guys have 2 choices. Would you like to press on to arrive at the actual road that they're traveling on, though it might take until like morning? Or would you like to settle down?
I think we could take a short rest.
And we're not really in any hurry to meet them or anything.
I think it would be more like a long rest because it's nighttime.
What's my time?
Alright, I still have like 9 HP. I'm like dying here.
Yeah, let's rest.
As you guys find a relatively calm, peaceful place to settle down, one that seems to be
Wow, guys, sorry I was so slow climbing that mountain last week. I get to catch up to you guys.
You missed the bug-like creature that would have been real good with your halberd. It's got a shell and everything.
Man, it's my favorite thing to crack.
Yeah, can't believe you slept in so long.
Hopefully,
Well,
we'll
you
try
know-
again.
It ate like 3 of us.
Oh, that would be exciting.
It did eat Lyra.
It's not fun. Not a fun experience.
I'm glad I wasn't there to experience it.
And it got real crazy when it did its little self-destruct ability.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
not a
Yeah.
fan, let me tell you. I'm just glad I wasn't on the edge of the mountain. I would have.
Oof.
I already used my feather fall once. If it had done it the second time, that'd have been it for little old me.
I'm sure the blade of speed would manage.
Unfortunately, the blade of speed can't do much about physics.
I hope you
though.
realize the blade of speed just means he'll fall faster.
Man, it must suck to be the blade of speed.
Does that mean I take double fall damage? Going past terminal velocity, is that how that works?
no. That is not how it works. He falls at the same speed as everyone else
For now.
for now, until he gets a feature. Fall faster.
Increases
Yes.
movement speed, but also increases falling speed.
I'd take that as a flaw.
Jake would have more reasons to throw you in particular.
But yeah, I am going to Robert. I want to see.
I messaged him as well,
Did
so
you not say anything?
I haven't gotten anything. He might be asleep or something, truthfully.
Probably, very likely the case. But as all of you settle down for the night, are you taking watch, or are you just?
Absolutely taking watch.
Lyra is knocking the fuck out.
I'm feeling
Fine.
okay. I wasn't
Yeah.
hit. I'll do watch.
Sure.
I also
I'll
was
do
not
it.
hit, so I'll also take a watch.
I'll do a watch as I'm, holding my entrails in from falling out there.
Yeah, that's one way to go about it. But as all of you kind of sit down to rest, how's this taking first?
I can.
Sure.
Sure. I'll take second.
I can take third.
And then we got Vaerun on fourth.
Vestelle, the rest of all of your party managed to find a small kind of pond, which has a rather like thick surrounding of trees. Settle down, rest. But Vestelle, give me a perception.
Not near more bodies of water.
You don't like bodies of water? Why?
Not after the first zombie encounter.
You're not in the water, at least. Okay.
Huh.
As you're kind of heading off to sleep, the rest of your party all start dozing off one by one. But you're kind of awake, trying your best to pay attention to the surroundings, seeing if there's any sort of imminent danger. You don't see anything, you don't hear anything, you can't tell if there's anything, but something feels wrong. Something doesn't feel. There's a tension in the. Doesn't make any sense.
Like something's watching, or just that it's uneasy.
It's difficult to discern the exact feeling. You can give me a survival check. Also, I'm gonna long rest you because it doesn't look like you took rest from before.
Me? Okay.
But yeah, as you're sitting around, kind of glancing, you can't tell what that feeling is, but something feels wrong. Something doesn't feel. It's like your senses are on overdrive. Your body is kind of sick of sitting still. You can't tell if it's. No, it's just very strange.
Okay, but I don't think there's any kind of danger.
Sure. You don't see
Okay.
anything. You don't feel anything.
Okay, well, I'll just keep watching, I guess, until I don't think I have any real reason to look around. I guess I could, but maybe I'll walk the perimeter once, just see if there's anything there.
Okay. As you're kind of walking around the area where your body is, give me a perception check.
14.
You don't spot or hear anything so much as you smell something.
Like what?
It smells like the distinctive smell of ozone after blast of lightning hits the area. The smell feels strange, not quite right.
How far into the watch is this?
Hour. Most of your companions are asleep. Awake. But as you're looking around, Vestelle, your hair begins to kind of like float in place.
That's not good.
Intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Or nature. Okay. You know that typically something like this, you've seen it once before, that there's a chance lightning hits where static electricity is strong. As you watch your hair like kind of all go frizzy and fizzled, start standing on end.
Okay, I'm going to guess I'll drop all my metal weapons. I don't think I'm wearing. Oh no, I guess I would have taken off my armor, but you know what? I'll run back to where everyone is.
Hmm?
Maybe drop my stuff further, closer to the perimeter, and
As you run back to where everybody else is kind of sleeping, you see that your hair, the perimeter, all of this kind of stuff, goes back to.
and there's like no storms or anything happening right now
Looking
that I
up, you
can
can
tell.
see it is a beautiful clear sky. There's a few moons, or sorry, there's the two moons that are out, and you see bits of like small clouds drifting in front of them, but that's far in the distance. There shouldn't be any sort of electric presence.
Okay, I'll finish my rest, and when I go to wake up Varus, I tell him all of this. Like, I did a walk of the perimeter, and there's no storm, but there was like what happens when lightning is about to hit. I came back this way and it was gone.
Good to note.
So maybe don't bring metal that way. I don't know if there's another one of those. What is it called?
Right.
Remoras? I know it had lightning.
I
I
think
didn't
we
see
would know
anything.
if something like that was nearby.
Probably, but just be aware.
I'll keep an eye out.
Varus.
Mm-hmm.
As you're kind of walking around the camp, you go over to investigate the location of where Vestelle had previously. Her hair had standing on it. As you get nearby, you don't feel the same feeling. There's no kind of dread or anticipation or anything like that. But you walk over to the area and you kind of push over inside some of the bushes. And you realize there's this current like black scorch mark on the ground.
Can I like make a check possibly to determine how long it might have been there?
Survival.
Oh boy. Hey.
You kneel down, you kind of scrape up a little bit of the ash, take a sniff, kind of see if you can feel reverberate, like just the excess heat. And yeah, you can. It's relatively recent, maybe the last 15, 20 minutes. And it's only about 30 or 40 feet away from your camp, so there's probably 100% chance you would have heard it if lightning struck.
Yeah. I think I'm going to just kind of crouch, quiet myself, and just go a little bit around this area where this thing was, and just see if I can't see a creature, any other impacts of lightning, something like that.
Perception. And Artemis, give me a perception check. Disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Is it shift or control?
It's control for disadvantage. Varus, as you're kind of like just wandering around, poking in bushes, trying to look around for things, are you trying to be quiet about it, or are you like?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
100%.
give me a stealth check.
Always. Always, always, always.
Okay. That's a good thing, because as you're kind of wandering around, there's a few things that you do spot. Oh my god, no. I spilled my drink.
I thought he was saying no because it was a nat 20 or whatever the fuck he just did. I was like, oh, Artemis. Oh man.
Well, it's not fine. But it's fine. At least I didn't get it on my key. Oh,
Hey, there you go.
minute. Oh my.
Yeah. I guess it's time to do this. Because it's funny.
Well, at least it's aspartame. Oh my god.
I gotta say, it was pretty sad that I wasn't at the last session. I was watching the stream. It's all like climbing and dex checks.
Yeah.
And hey guys, is there anything we have that can stop something from moving? And I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I can stop it from moving if I kill it quick enough.
Oh,
Hello.
it's Robert.
Oh, he's here.
Hey, everyone's here.
He's awake.
Pretty-
Hello, Robert. Oh. I'm sorry, my bad.
Well, he on his phone. Might be driving home from work or something. Yeah, that's what I think.
Could be.
Okay.
Oh, right. You said you might be late nowadays, didn't you?
Yes, because I think he.
Yes, yes, yes. I remember now.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
Come on, Jake.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. How's it going?
Did you change your shirt?
Well, yeah, he spilled his drink. What was he
I spilled
supposed
my
to do?
drink.
I didn't know you spilled it on yourself.
Oh well, you know.
Go on, Jake. That's awkward.
If it's any consolation, the moment you turned your camera off, I almost spilt this on me, and I was gonna be real sad. And I went to grab it, and then it slid towards the desk, and I had to catch it. It would have been real bad.
Exactly. See, just common.
But at least
These
your
things
drink
happen.
is the same color as your shirt, so.
Yeah.
So Varus, there's a few things you notice as you're kind of crawling around your own camp, trying to determine what.
I hear a man struggling with a drink in the distance.
You do. It's very far off distance. You hear one of the merchants curse at a. No.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I'm literally getting off work right now. I need to go and wash a damn dog. And then, after a half hour drive to go wash the dog, then I'll be on my way to it.
All good, man. Take your time.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Don't spill it again, Jake.
It's a wonderful drink when it's unspilled. So good. But Varus, you're kind of creeping around the camp. You realize
Doesn't help that I'm the booty, so I can't even listen in on the game that I'm missing.
How about that, bud?
Varus, as you're kind of sneaking around the actual camp itself, you find yourself on the other side of the small pond where you guys, and the smell of this like strong ozone smell lingers, and you can now smell it as well. And though your hair doesn't quite stand on its end, it does feel ominous, foreboding, like something's not quite right. And you see two things. One, you see what appears to be like a person just kind of crawl, like kneeling beside a bush, speaking to what can only be described as a singular floating eyeball with 4 small stalks attached, which another eyeball seems to erupt out of. Under this small eyeball is this massive, toothy grin, this lolling tongue that drips out the side, and it's just nodding its head vicariously the entire time this other man is speaking to it. And in the brief moment, you kind of recognize clothes, the silvery robe, the white draped scarf. It's very reminiscent of the man you had seen on the roof in.
Do I know what the creature next to him is? I can make a few educated guesses, but I just want to know if I, know what it might be. Oh boy. Sure.
Also,
9.
I will ask, between the last fight and now, would I have been able to take a short rest?
No, you guys have been traveling the entire time.
Okay.
Even if they'd been asleep for 4 hours, 2 hours, however long.
Oh, yeah, they've been asleep for 2 hours. I'll say that you guys can take a short rest. You can count it as a short rest.
Can I hear anything this guy is saying at all, or no?
Be a perception check.
Oh boy.
You can. You can very turn him.
If he's also looking where I can see him, I can also read his lips. So I don't know.
He's not. He's
either
actually
way.
looking the other way. The small-eyed, the 5-eyed creature is the one that's currently like looking in your direction. Sure. But he seems to be speaking in a language that you are completely unaware of, and the words themselves almost befuddle you and kind of use you to a point where you realize your eyes are like crossed against one another. I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, that's no good. But I'm fine.
You quickly manage to shake it off as you feel like compelled to scream, but you don't. You don't yet. No.
Damn. Only one of the one ancient languages I don't know.
Very, very heavy breath. Actually, do you speak those?
I doubt it.
No, you don't.
Well,
You don't.
yeah. I imagine it's probably deep speak.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I'm the only one who would understand deep speak.
Oh, hey, Robert heard that.
I've been hearing this the entire.
That's good. But yeah, from the best that you can tell, whatever language he's speaking, you are unable to determine. But very quickly, just at a glance, you realize that there's other sets of footprints that lead away from him, ones that look like they're vaguely humanoid shaped as well.
Okay. It leading towards the camp, I assume.
Yeah, just kind of spreading out all over.
I'm pretty fast. Do I think I can quietly make it to the camp? Quietly but hastily, I guess.
You can certainly try.
I wanna fucking try.
Alright, give me another stealth check.
Sure.
Yeah. Without too many issues, I need everyone in the camp to give me a perception check. You have a -5 to this check, except for Artemis. You have advantage.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's a -3 for Vestelle.
guess who's not waking up?
He sleeps.
Artemis, Vaerun, Lyra. 3 of you hear rattling in the bushes nearby. And as you're kind of like waking up, sitting up, Varus appears right beside all of you.
Alright, everybody. Battle positions. Artemis, I believe your brother wants a little bit of a word with you. And he's brought
all
a
of you to
friend.
give me a dexterity saving throw.
I just shoot up like, huh? And then it
takes a fireball to the face.
Let's activate this page.
Oh boy. Man, we should stop sleeping near ponds, guys. Bodies of water, not good.
Every single time we've had to deal with something during a long rest, it's been near a body of water.
That's what I'm saying.
We need the water for cooking and drinking.
Oh.
You can make water.
That's
And, I don't have it prepared.
that's not good. That's less than ideal. Hey Robert, I know you're not here, but they got a mind flayer on their team.
Got a fucking mind flare. Great.
you can tell this is a session that's post Baldur's Gate 3 is on.
Yeah,
Man, that's a lot
very
of good
inspired.
Yankee. That's a lot of good Yankee, my guy.
If it wasn't for Baldur's Gate 3, no one would even know the gifts exist. It's fine.
So, first things first. This actually happens pre-combat, as Robert, your character Darcy, wakes up instantly before this combat starts, and you also automatically succeed on the dexterity saving throw. Something else that you notice is specifically that Darcy notices, while the rest of you do not, is that they all seem to have a single thread kind of like vaguely floating off their heads. Not like string thread, but like some sort of like pink kind of gooey energy. The rest of you don't see that.
Lovely.
Also, the Mind Flayer is naked, not wearing armor. But he is
Oh,
floating
good.
about 10 feet over the water.
Yeah, no problem.
One issue is that this is token vision based. I think Lyra, can you see anything?
I can see the whole battlefield, but am I not supposed to?
Yeah.
Yeah, Does
Yeah.
that change?
I mean,
I can still see the whole battlefield, but it got slightly darker.
Oh,
Oh, is there a light source somewhere?
she might have the light source from the lantern still on. So I know we put a lantern on her a little while ago, or light or something.
That might be it.
who the fuck has springs on them?
All the aberrations, I think, and the gift.
Oh,
I don't see any lights
delightful.
on anyone. Right. Can you still see?
Like the map is very dark, but I can still see the whole map without tokens.
Does that change?
Nope.
What is going on? I do. I don't think I did. Sorry, I need to figure this out. Like, oh, that's why. Oh, there we go.
Okay, yeah. I can't see any of the tokens.
Well, first things first, I need you guys to roll me initiative. Oh, this guy shouldn't be here.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Aye, aye, chief.
Okay. Also, this darkness is like super dark. I'm gonna transition it back to daylight. But it should be dark for you. No, I'm in the middle of something. Can you?
What a session this has been.
Oh, I love being interrupted. It's fine. My man. Thank you. I'll roll for Darcy, because he's also participating in this. For
Oh,
fun.
boy.
For fun. At the very beginning, unfortunately, all of you are surprised. And I need that dexterity
Nope.
saving throw. Did you guys roll that?
Yes.
Jake, question. Am I surprised?
No, you are not. And those of you who cannot be surprised are not surprised.
So me and Artemis. I got an 18 on my deck save.
Oh, let's go. Boom.
Jake, did
Yes,
you roll
of course.
initiative for me?
I did.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh,
DC 20.
DC
Great.
20, Jesus Christ.
no way.
And just make it. Let's go.
Oh my
He
god.
does
yeah.
succeed, so he takes half damage.
Great. 39. Great.
Okay, 19 damage.
That's everyone who's in that radius.
God, I love starting combat with 11 HP.
Oh boy.
Okay. Varus, you can't be surprised, correct? But also, you were aware of this. So, it is your turn.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's great. Hey, Kay, make sure you take off that 39 damage.
It's okay, I have it. My ring.
I just
Alright.
realized something. Kay was asleep until now, wasn't he?
Oh, the ones who are asleep have disadvantage on it.
That was only...
I think that was only
that was
Vestelle.
only... Yeah.
Yeah.
And she failed anyway.
No, that's not my point. My point is, I don't think Kay's wearing his armor.
Nope.
Oh, true.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Very true. Same with most
I
of us.
say that I was because I knew that there was something up when I took my watch.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Varus, it's your turn. As you kind of go in to warn your team, immediately in that first second, you hear something come towards you, and you're like, "Oh shit!" An explosion rocks out the area all around you, and you are covered in this fire.
oof. I suppose. Ugh. I think what he'll do is, I guess, move over to, yeah, move into these bushes over here by this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Use my bonus action to hide
Mm-hmm.
in the bushes. And then creep on over to that guy and stab him in the back.
Okay.
that's about all I got.
Go for it. You have advantage.
Yep. Yeah.
Since all of this is in dim light and you're heavily obscured, you're good.
I could have wished for more, but I guess that's okay.
9 and 12. Very solid. As you kind of sneak up behind this almost alien-looking creature, you see the long, sharp ears of an elf, but the various different kind of like sharp, like pointed features of something else. He's very striking. Has a greatsword in one hand, and like this breastplate that's made of very strange materials all over his, like covering his chest. And as you stab into him, he yells out in some sort of completely alien language.
That's my turn.
Perception check for free.
Oh boy, sure, no problem. That's a fucking abysmal
anything
roll.
In addition,
Great.
Vestelle, it's your turn. Wait,
I think I'm surprised.
you are surprised. You cannot act. Artemis can't be surprised, correct?
Correct.
Then it is your turn.
All right. So I assume I look around and I notice these abominations here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
You see a completely
luckily,
naked mind flayer hovering of about 10 feet over the actual water itself, and you can see it raise one of its hands kind of pointed in your group's general direction.
I would much prefer if it didn't, so I'm gonna move down here. I don't think I can do this in a way that will hit anyone else. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'll move here to the left of Vestelle, and I will activate my new ability, my ultimate move. If I can, my die move, as I'm gonna activate my channel divinity, and I'm gonna do Abjure the Extraplanar.
Ooh.
So basically, any celestial aberrations, elemental, fey, or fiend has to make a wisdom save, or else they get turned.
Oh.
In your area, within 30 feet of you. Holy shit!
Within 30 feet, yes. So it'll hit the mind flare, this thing, this spectator here, and then possibly this guy if he counts as an extraplanar creature.
He does count as an extraplanar creature.
Okay.
Very nice.
Well, at least the other two then now have to spend a minute running opposite of me.
Okay. Trying to move in if there's no one to move. Okay. All right.
And because I've never used this before, and so I'm not too aware of how you would rule it, but would I know who got turned versus who didn't?
I will say yes. You're vaguely aware who got turned.
Then yeah, as I am like standing up, summon my blades, and then do that, as since it's the first time I've done it, I would probably basically like spin my blades around, stab them into the ground, and then spin around, and then as I do, like a pulse goes out, and then I point to the two that are turned.
Sorry, 1 second. Does this count as a fear effect?
It
counts as a turned effect.
I don't know if it's a.
I believe fears are. Fears.
I think turned is its own effect because I know some undead and whatnot have like turn immunity and whatnot.
Yeah, this thing is fear immune, which is why I was like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think it does, but I know it
I'm
would
pretty
be
sure
weird.
turned and
Like,
feared are
Yeah,
different
two different
things.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are.
Okay, fair enough. Right? Yeah. What does it look like when you use your Abjure the Extraplanar?
so yeah, basically I spin my blades around, stab them into the ground, and then spin around, and that the circle I draw then almost like the inner arrays kind of connect themselves, and then expand out into a 30-foot area. The entire area is like a giant, almost magic circle. And then I basically point to the two that look like they're about to turn, and I just say, like, shout out to, don't attack those two. They'll flee. Deal with the rest. And then that's my action, and as my bonus action, I'm gonna need to heal, so I'm just going to, I'll turn and I'll see the guy that Varus just stabbed, and I'll bonus action Hexblade Curse him.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the ability in there. I'll probably move down in that way. Let's see, I have 25 more feet. So yeah, I would be able to just get next to him.
Sure.
I don't think I could flank him, no. So yeah, I'll just get right there behind him and just kind of look to Varus and kind of motion to that guy since I marked him and there's like similar little magic aura around him, and that'll be my turn.
That is the end of your turn. It goes to this Gith Warrior. Your guys' surroundings are on fire, so I'm actually going to add a light source on the ground. So,
Hey, Lyra can see.
Yay.
I can see. I
this
can
immediate
fight.
area is on fire.
I can see. I can fight.
Sorry, this immediate fire. Ooh, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Please. Okay. God, I'm just so fucking good at this. This guy, seeing that the combat has actually started, yells out something in his own words and uses a bonus action to Misty Step.
Jake,
What's up?
I wasn't surprised either.
It's not your turn yet.
You're significantly far down the line.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. It sounded. Sorry, I thought Jake had said something about being out of the surprise round.
No. This is out of those first 3 turns.
Yeah, you've got
Fair
4 more turns until it's
There's
you.
a lot of people that still need to go first.
Jesus
man.
Christ, Jake.
I
There's a
died
lot
by
of
that
people.
time.
He teleports into the middle of all of you using his Misty Step. Yes. Whee! Oh my god, that's so cool. I did it wrong, but it's fine. And he is going to use his multi-attack. First one against Vaerun. Oh. Wait,
Oh,
he has
thank
advantage
goodness.
because you're surprised.
Yep.
That doesn't
Oh!
fucking matter, apparently.
Yeah, because I have like 0 AC.
And then he's gonna swing at
What
you
is
again.
AC?
I think it'd be like 12 right now.
18. You take 10 points of
Yeah.
slashing damage and 5 points of psychic damage.
I'm gonna die, guys.
That is the end of its turn. It goes
It's
to
not looking good for any of us.
Mars.
Okay.
Mars has his specific thing he needs to do, which I need to... Is it at the beginning of this turn? Oh, it's at the... Oh, okay. Actually, I have to make an intelligence saving throw. Give me a second. Okay. He is going to... look at all of you and cast Lyra. Give me
Shut up.
a wisdom saving throw.
It's really good.
You succeed.
Jesus.
As he kind of raises
Holy
his finger
shit.
and kind of snaps in place, you look up, and in that brief moment, your eyes meet, and you realize, oh shit, something's gonna happen. As you steel your mind against it, you manage to forego whatever it is that he's trying to push, but you can tell that this creature, even without being anywhere near him, is terrifying. And you shudder for a brief moment before he kind of floats forward 5 feet. Give him another intelligence saving throw. That's a 25. End of his turn. Because this guy, he will take dash action and effectively be gone from the field.
Bye, have a good time.
Bye. It is now Vaerun's turn.
Vaerun is surprised.
Vaerun is surprised. It goes to the spectator.
Bye, have a good time.
Bye, have a good time. Oh my god. He's got a fly speed of 60. He's gone.
That's one of those abilities. I looked at it and I was like, I'll get probably one use out of this, like every 5 levels, and that'll be it. And you know what? By golly, I'm glad I got it here.
Darcy, it's your turn. Can you see the field? Do you know what's going on?
I'm currently on my laptop now. I'm going to have access to this while I'm bathing the bulldog.
Nice.
And then I'm going to be back onto my phone for a while I get over and get set up at the place that I'm actually supposed to be right now.
Fair enough.
But it's loading up now. Zoom the fuck in. God damn it. I'm rotating. It was rotating me for whatever reason. Can you rotate me back?
Yes. I don't know if I have access to your character token.
Oh, there we go. Wait.
There you go.
Fuck.
There you go.
There. Fucking hell. Why is the fucking map zoom feature linked to that? What the shit?
It's control scroll wheel hovering over your character to turn them.
I wasn't even hovering over Darcy.
Oh, well, if you have Darcy selected, you but it's just scroll to go in.
How much damage did we take from the fireball initially?
I've already subtracted it from your health.
Okay. Because I heard something about like 39.
It was 39,
Yeah,
but you
you took 20.
succeeded, so it halved.
I took 19. Okay.
Yes. And as you're 19. As you're kind of glancing around,
Why the fuck is there a gift?
as you're paying attention to the actual fight itself, you realize very much so that each of these creatures, except for Amaris, has this like little pink strand that seems to be escaping from the top of their heads. You can tell that your detect magic had been automatically activated by someone.
In that case, Darcy will immediately bring to everyone. They've all got strings on their head.
Are you gonna say it in that
Great!
context?
Are you controlling them?
No. Was that even?
Well, that doesn't help us now, does it?
I don't. It's someone with a magic weapon swing above their head. Maybe they'll be. Maybe they're being controlled, and maybe they'll be broken free, and maybe they'll be friendly.
Test it!
Yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot a couple. I'm going to try and shoot an Eldritch Blast above the head. I'm gonna shoot my Eldritch Blast above the head of the Illithid.
Okay, go for it. I mean, you can see it, so you don't have disadvantage.
Yay! Let's switch ball. There's Eldritch Blast.
Boom, 17 misses. Your Eldritch Blast goes forth and slams just a little bit off to the side of it, shooting past his head. Another one.
No.
Fucking goddamn it!
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
9.
All right. You hear in your ear, yes, as your arm gets violently wrenched in a different direction. Roll a d10. You add it to your hit.
Okay. 9.
Hey!
That one hits. 10 force damage? Actually, I think that's enough. Yeah.
Yay!
Your arm feels this horrific strain as you feel all of these strings on the back of your hand pull it upwards. You're like, ow, 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 before
Oh, no.
the Eldritch Blast releases, and it strikes straight and through, true, on the actual location where it was supposed to. And you see this purple wisp kind of disappear as this like almost purple veil over the Mind Flayer's eyes like disappears. And in that brief moment, you see it kind of like hover in the air for like half a second before it just drops straight into the water.
Oh, good.
Like unconscious. Just thump.
No, dead.
Oh!
No. Even better.
Well, you don't know if it's dead or unconscious. So.
Darcy just blasts. It's like, hey, look, I did it. Kill him! As it just falls dead in the water, like,
Darcy, that's your action.
bonus action, Shillelagh, move the fuck away.
Fair enough.
1, 2, 3.
I just see like Darcy's arm just twist in like a really unnatural way. I'm like, he's gonna feel that in the morning.
I want to half imagine that the arm just twists upside down for some reason. Just wrenched at a very uncomfortable angle.
Where's my
It is
Darcy?
Darcy's turn. It is now Lyra's turn.
I'm surprised.
Surprise.
You are surprised. It is now the horrifying. Who is going to
Oh boy.
float over to here, look at the party, and is going to use some eye rays.
Oh, man.
Let's do this one. Hey, Vestelle. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Question: has it been a minute since we were ambushed?
No. It has been less than
So
6 seconds.
Yes, I'm rolling with this -3. What was it, con?
Con save.
Oh.
That's
As you
that's a
glance
6.
over in that direction, you see one of its eyeballs shoots off a beam towards you, and you realize, oh! And you immediately freeze as your entire body seizes up. And going to shoot another ray, this time at Artemis. Boom. Give me a wisdom saving throw. That is a success. You are not confused. You feel some sort of will attempt to take over you. You fight against it and manage to remain yourself. As the end of its turn goes to Mr. Gith. Over here, looking over the two of you, it's going to use its... Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at what it has. Oh, okay. It's just gonna swing. It sees a very injured rogue and is gonna swing at him first.
How rude.
You are not surprised.
That misses.
Ooh, that misses. He's gonna swing again.
That one hits. I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Alright, so instead of 9 plus 5, you take 4 plus 2. That is the end of his turn.
I'm doing great, guy.
Actually, he's gonna use his astral step. Teleport here.
Oh, well.
That's the end of its turn. It goes to the other gift. He's gonna use his astral step, or otherwise known as Misty Step. Teleport from there to
Ooh.
Oof.
go to Vaerun with advantage. Swing. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's
Well,
fine.
at least it's very minimal damage for the first one.
Am I gonna go down? Let's see.
Probably.
I think so, yeah. I'm going down.
Oof.
Oy, oy. Oh boy.
He goes. And he's gonna use movement to move here.
Did the Oh, never mind. I see now.
No, he's down here.
Yeah. Well, no. Oh, is that the one that I marked?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the end of his turn. And now at the top of the round, we have Varus.
How bad does the one that teleported away look?
Look?
I know I stabbed him, but does it
He looked
matter?
like he was okay. Like he wasn't below half yet. He looked like there was
Okay.
blood coming out of the wound, but nothing more that he was like nothing that significantly would impact.
Alright. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna book it to the other side of it. So I'm flanking with Darcy.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna take out my dagger as well, and I'm gonna stab him with the short sword first, and then I'll go ahead and stab him with the dagger as my bonus action, I guess,
Go for it.
with advantage.
28
Cool.
hits.
And then obviously we will ignore the sneak and shit. So it's just unfortunate. Wow, it's a one.
It's a 1.
It's believe it or not, it's a one.
It's a 1.
That's great. That's what I want.
Hey, damage is damage, but now he is starting to look quite injured.
Yep.
He looks
Great,
bloody.
great.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, it goes to Vestelle. You are no longer
Vestelle is
surprised. You are
paralyzed.
now paralyzed. At the end of your turn, I'd like you to give me a Constitution saving throw. You still have your -3, but a 16 is a success, and you are no longer
Awesome.
paralyzed. But that is unfortunately the end of your turn.
Better
Artemis.
than I thought it would happen.
Hey. Only one turn.
I'll just go ahead and spin over to this guy then, and just make 2 attacks, and hope that the other 2 can kill the guy down there.
Go for it.
That's what I'm hoping as well.
See. Here's the
Whoa.
first
Don't
attack.
have faith in me. I know I just killed something in one guy, but please don't.
25. That hits.
All right, and I'll just go ahead and drop a. Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop a first level spell into that to do a
Smite.
smite. Yeah.
Go for it.
So an extra 8, and then I'll do my bonus action to slash into him as well.
Go for it.
Not bad.
Okay. The 12. That is the end of your turn. At the end of your turn, the Dream Feeder is going to use a legendary action.
The what?
What now? I'm sorry.
It teleports to Artemis. I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh
My
my
best
god.
save.
Oh man.
I mean, if it's a DC 20, I think I just fail unless I roll nat 20. So here we go. Yeah.
Oh.
As soon as he teleports beside you, you hear and see for a brief moment this creature as your brain gets racked with this intense pain before you hear, "Run, brother." And the rest of you watch as this creature shunts out of existence.
Well,
Do I take any damage or anything, or?
Oh, you still take the 48.
Okay.
Points.
You never rolled it, so
Sorry,
I was like, huh?
It did that. It did the guy literally just zoop over to Artemis, explode and leave?
It wouldn't be the first time.
It did something very
The
similar
last
last time.
Yeah.
That's true.
He also did it about 15 years ago, just not to me, to my city.
Still though, Dream Feeder. Goddamn.
It's Githyanki's turn. And actually, Darcy, you watch as the purple beam above their head is weaker but it's still there. As it is now this kid's turn. He looks around. He's now surrounded. He doesn't like that. He's gonna cast a spell. Why do they all get the ability to cast jump? It's so weird.
Because they're frog
astral
people. They're also frog people.
True.
Rude.
It casts Misty Step.
God damn it.
They have a little conga line going on down there.
Yes, sir. And he's gonna swing.
You want to join it?
I probably will here once this guy's done.
18 to hit, Darcy.
Entropic ward.
What does that do again?
Oh wait, no, that wouldn't do me anything anyway. He would have to roll at disadvantage, which would still give him the 18, unfortunately.
And he swings again.
That's a miss.
Right, but you take 6 points of damage, 5 slashing, 6 psychic. And he's going to move. So he's down here. Okay, why am I getting so many work emails? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Alright, yeah. Vaerun, it's your turn.
Well,
I need you to
that's
give me a
pretty
whisper death
meditated.
saving throw.
Alright.
Oh, wait, oh fuck, when does Vaerun go down?
pretty quickly. Yeah.
Oh, this is what happens when the tanks don't have the armor.
That's the end of your turn, Darcy.
Okay. This guy here is not looking good, yeah?
He's not looking too good, no.
Alright. I'm gonna smack him with a shillelagh.
Go for it. Oh! What a smack! Oh my goodness! 12 points of bludgeoning damage straight to the face. As you hit him, you can see all this like purplish blue blood kind of dripping down his face, down his chin, and you can see like he's heaving. He is not doing well.
Well, question, these guys have strings on them as well, yeah?
Yep, they all have like the purple wispy thingy over their heads.
Okay, then while he's reeling and assumedly while his head is like bowed down to me, Darcy's just gonna quickly take his dagger and just snip that fucking cord.
Okay, make me an attack roll. 19 hits, 8 points of piercing. This is a bonus action attack, right?
Yes.
So it doesn't have the +4. That's a
it has it
So
has
it's 8
4 damage because it's a magical
yes.
weapon.
Yes.
So it's 8
Total 4 and then 4
That's
necrotic.
That's actually enough. As you snip it, this guy, you see him like his eyes roll into the back of his head before his entire body kind of slumps onto the ground. And you can very definitely tell he fucking died from that.
Hey, there you go, Artemis.
Yeah, I get my I heal for 8.
Artemis, you do heal for 8.
You're welcome.
Oh baby,
I feel like a terrible person, but you're welcome.
you get used to it.
I
don't
want to get
actually
used
say
to
that.
it.
That's not-
I mean, I don't want to get used to it.
That's not something Artemis would say.
It's
Lyra.
something that he said multiple times before,
Yes.
though.
Actually, Darcy, did you want to move?
No,
Okay.
because there's a guy here with a very sharp sword.
That's true. Lyra, your turn.
So Lyra is clearly upset.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time it's eaten by a creature. I'm surrounded by all the gross insides and have digestive juice and I smell terrible. I haven't taken a bath in forever. I'm tired. I'm running on like no sleep. Just gonna go straight into rage
He's mad.
and Angie mode.
Yeah.
Gonna go into that. And then we're gonna frenzy.
Ooh, frenzied rage.
And she's gonna see the closest thing, which is that Gith over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that poor bastard.
I'm gonna reckless attack that.
Go for it. Oof. Yep, that hits.
My second attack.
That one also hits. 10 points of slashing, 5 points of slashing.
I think that's all the attacks I can do this turn.
Alright, is that the end of your turn? You also forgot to include your rage damage.
Alright, I need to add that eventually.
You still haven't added it?
I still haven't.
Oh my goodness. It's what, another 4 damage?
Should be
6.
Should be 4.
Yeah. As you slash into him twice, you can see this blood
no,
dripping out of him.
It's plus. Oh yeah, +2, yeah.
This blood ripping out of him, and he kind of falls down to one knee. It whispers something in a strange guttural language that means nothing to you.
I think I used my bonus action and action, so I can't do anything even if I wanted to, right?
Yep, you're pretty much done.
Okay.
Your turn goes to Mr. Spectator, who's gonna hover over here, and it's gonna cast 2 things. First ray directed at Lyra. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at those. I'm not good at those.
You are paralyzed.
Never say you're good at something until after you roll it.
Every time someone has done that, they've rolled terribly.
But
And
did
it's
you,
usually
did
me.
you see them coming? Was it danger sense?
But it's deck saves.
Yeah.
Is it only
that's
deck
a con.
saves?
Only
It's only
dex.
deck save.
Oh shit.
It's only dex saves. And Varus.
No. Oh! Oh,
What?
I need you
God.
to give me a con saving throw.
What'd you get hit with?
Well,
A
that's
wounding
gonna
ray.
suck.
Oh,
This is
that's the
my-
mean one.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Ooh.
So, cool. Yeah, great. I am knocked unconscious.
The rest of you watch as Varus falls over.
Great. I'm alone over here with an angry man with a very sharp sword that somehow hurts my brain.
That is the end of its turn. It goes to this Gith, who, looking around, is not very happy with the current situation it's in, is going to use its bonus action to Misty Step. Because that's fun. It's going to
God
swing
damn.
both times at Darcy.
Why?
Oh man.
17 and 11.
That second one's a miss.
Right? And it's going to
Just a sec. I'll apply the damage shortly.
It's going to use its full movement to
It
run
has
away.
less movement.
Oh, because of Slash.
Slasher.
And also, as it's running away, I haven't used my reaction.
Yes, sir. You can
Damn,
try and
the
slash it.
Quarterstaff's going to catch on the string above his head.
Go for
Damn,
it.
bro, 16 points doesn't knock you out.
No.
He's tough. I think he's still got like 3.
Yep, I've got 3. This hurts a lot.
Swing. Go for it.
Yep.
20 hits. As 20 hits, you see him, like, as he begins to run, just fucking fall over. He slams into the ground. Dead.
Darcy
Wow.
just looks at the other one. I will do the same to you.
Varus, it's your turn.
Okay. So I have it selected to private GM roll, and then I just have to click the skull, correct?
Sir.
I've never had to do this before.
I never heard you before.
Really?
Oh, man.
Even in my other games?
I don't think so.
My God.
Not with private. Not that was before we were doing the private rolls.
No, we've always done the private rolls, but again, I was playing like range characters every time.
Sounds like you need to target someone a bit more, Jake.
Yeah, Darcy really needs to go down sometimes.
Don't
That's
worry,
really
I'm making up for the amount of times I didn't go down in the last game.
Vestelle.
If I go
It is hovering 10 feet above.
here,
So you can hit it, but the water, as you step into it, it's a lot deeper than you thought it was.
I probably can't reach it.
You probably won't be able to reach it unless you're directly underneath it. And if you're directly underneath it, you're going to be like 6 feet deep in the water, and you're going to be really struggling to reach.
Yeah, that's above my head.
Yeah.
Would I know how deep it is? Or would I have to go up?
Just taking your first step in, you're like, oh shit, it's real deep.
Okay. I'll go back and I'll just shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay, go for it. 11 misses.
You know what? I'm going to use my bonus action to, what is it called? Blood Maledict?
Ooh.
Curse of Binding? Oh.
On a failure, the cursed creature is reduced to 0, and it can't use reactions until the end of the turn. Okay. It's a strength saving throw?
Yes,
That's a 15.
I think that's a pass.
Ooh. Okay.
Can't do much else.
You have 2 attacks. You shoot it again with the crossbow. And crossbow.
Does that count for that?
No, loading.
Oh, loading. Never mind. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's it.
Stupid property.
It
Artemis.
really kind of is.
All right, I'm gonna move down here to the one that's on Darcy, kind of like running around and sliding behind it.
Sure.
As I'll make 2 strikes at it.
Right.
Aim for above its head! Above its head!
Do you do that?
Would I have advantage on it, or no? Where I'm not
No,
technically.
you would have disadvantage on it.
Okay, then yeah, I'll
Just make
just
it a normal
attack him.
shot. It'd make it a normal shot.
Well, I don't know if I flank that or if I'm flanking him.
You're flanking
That's
him.
why I asked.
You wouldn't get
Yeah.
advantage on an inanimate creature.
Then yeah.
Well,
So I'll just
Never
make
mind.
the 2 attacks on him then.
Hmm.
Plus, I still have 2 smite slots that I'm about to let loose here. So here's the first. Here's the
14
second.
misses. 10
Wow.
misses.
I really did roll
Oof.
a 1, 2, 3, and a 5. Eh?
Oh, jeez. As you swing twice, you see him catch it with his sword first, then the second one catches it on his armor and slides off.
Do I recognize this creature? Would I know anything about these?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yes, you would know the best, right? You fight these type of
Honestly,
things.
you've got no fucking clue what this is. They look like an elf. You think?
Evolution was not kind to you.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do. That's my action bonus and
Go.
35 foot of movement.
It goes to its turn. It can see that someone's paralyzed. It's gonna teleport.
I wish
Great.
I could get Mage Slayer, I swear.
Moves up here and is gonna slash at Lyra. 22.
Is it like a guaranteed crit if I'm paralyzed?
It's a guaranteed
It
crit
is.
if you're paralyzed. So the first one is a
But
crit.
you take half
Oh
damage.
shit, sorry, that's not what I'm...
You take half damage from the slashing, though.
yeah. So slashing is going to be what, 7?
Mhm.
Psychic
Yeah.
is going to be 11 then.
Yeah.
First one hit, second one doesn't.
And he is going to move away to here.
Alright, so that is
18 damage in total.
18.
The end of his turn. Vaerun, I need you to give me a whispered death saving throw.
Oh man.
Oh man, this could be it, guys.
Okay. Darcy.
Okay. I am not sure what to fucking do. Can't leave me alone. Um, running over here and How hurt is he looking?
Not at all. He hasn't been touched.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the string.
Go for it.
That's a miss.
That misses.
That's also a miss.
That
God
also
damn it.
misses. As you blast it twice, in your frustration, you unfortunately do not hit it. Is that the end of your turn?
I don't have a bonus action that I can do.
Lyra,
Go the fuck away! You're messing with plumbing. Go.
give me a Constitution saving throw. You succeed. You are no longer paralyzed, but unfortunately, that is the end of your turn.
Luckily, you won't be paralyzed the next time it shoots you with that.
Yeah, that is true.
Why does that have to be the net 20?
As it looks around, let's see. Let's give it this IRA, because we're going to use everything for fun. Vestelle, it uses this on you. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
-3.
That is a 6. You unfortunately fail. And it will use its other one on Artemis. I need a wisdom saving throw. 11, that is a failure.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Varus, I need a whispered death saving throw.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, still on private. Okay.
Okay. That is the end of your turn. Stell. You
What is it?
are feared. You are, let's see. Because if you are
You cannot
frightened-
move close. You cannot move close to the creature, and you have disadvantage while the creature is within line of sight.
Yep.
So, okay, but I can still.
You can still
Move.
do things. You just can't move closer to it.
Yes.
Okay. Question: did somebody buy regular health potions?
Yeah, I have some on me actually.
I forget if you gave them out to people. Oh, wait, can I just take one out?
I will also say that I have a healer's kit to stabilize people.
Yeah, I have one on me.
I just haven't been able to get close to
Yes.
anyone.
Okay,
And
can
I
I
tried to stop it from executing Vaerun.
can I take Vaerun's normal potion and use it on him?
Sure. You take one of the potions out, you dribble it in his mouth for a brief moment. No, he's fine. Roll me 2d4 plus 2.
Me?
However, that is your action. 10.
Wow,
Max,
Zach.
at
That's
least.
max. We're in. You cough yourself awake.
Oh, I'm alive. Imagine this
Alive.
Githyanki just gets me back down.
As you look over you, you realize there is very much a Githyanki with a greatsword looking down at you right
Welcome back.
What a lovely gift.
Is that the end of your turn?
If my blood maledict doesn't succeed, do I still expend one use of it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try the same thing on the what is it called? Spectator
Spectator. Yeah.
again. Another strength saving throw.
As the 1.
Oh,
Cool.
Nothing happens to it as it just freezes in place.
If it's floating, does it get grounded?
Nope, because it has hover speed.
Okay.
it just
That-
floats like a balloon.
Okay. I don't know how useful that's going to be, but that's it.
It's a very ugly balloon.
It's a very, very ugly balloon. Artemis, it's your turn.
All right,
He's
well, I'm
confused.
confused. So, a question here. Because it says attack a randomly determined creature, so I'll roll for it. However, I need to know, would I have to do a melee attack since that's what I'm wielding, or would it just be
You would swap
Eldritch
over
Blast?
to Eldritch Blast. Because there
Okay.
is no
Be
one within
fair.
melee range.
Okay, so I will roll
Yes.
a d7, I think. That'll be 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
to be fair, it says you
4,
can't
5, 6.
move on your turn.
Okay, so yeah. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, Varus, if I roll a 7,
At least if you roll a 7, it's disadvantage.
That is true.
true.
Oh,
That's a 6. That's against
that's
Darcy.
a Darcy.
Why?
Oh
Darcy
man, you
is
can't.
up.
Why?
So real quick, are you rolling 2 7s? One for each?
Oh yeah, you have 2 Eldritch Blasts.
I love how he's hidden his camera, so he doesn't have to look at us.
Say again though.
You have 2 blasts at level 7 or level 6.
Yes. So I get to fire 2 of them at Darcy.
Yes. No. You can
Alright.
re-roll the second one, or you can roll another d6 to determine another target for your d6.
Oh, okay,
for
gotcha.
your second blast,
All right, let me.
Shouldn't
I
it
have
be a
to get that.
D7?
or d7. Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
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 This is
14
14 hit.
Hey.
Does that hit?
No, it doesn't.
Darcy, you hear it, you reach, and you're like, oh shit! As something grazes the small of your back.
Darcy
2.
has a brief flashback to a goblin at the arena and is like, oh wait, just fucking ducks.
That's Vestelle. 14, I believe that also misses Vestelle.
Yes, it does. Now it does because I have better
Oh,
armor.
Artemis is not hitting anyone today.
Vestelle manages to duck out of the way and not get struck. Do you make another save at the end of your turn for the confusion? Or is that just one?
Oh,
turn?
me.
That's usually how it works.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's just the one turn. It
no,
doesn't
it's
say
just the
anything
end
about
of
making
its
it again.
next turn. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So you are
Okay.
now good.
That's a lot nicer than the confusion spell.
Yeah.
That is the end of your
So
turn.
yeah, I just
It goes to,
sit there looking confused, if you will.
Keith. There's someone on the ground. And he's a mind to put them back down there.
Damn.
Oh man.
This is
It's a shame he's got
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah, this is against Mr. Vaerun. The 20.
Oh, that puts him out again.
Yeah, I'm back
down.
down.
Does that put you down again?
He's only got
Yeah.
10 health, Jake.
Okay.
Yeah, he only did that.
Because he does swing again.
Yep.
Oh,
That's a 13. I think that hits.
It does.
Yeah, he's
Right.
not wearing
That's
Armor.
two
armor.
failed death saves.
Failed 2
oh
death saves.
man.
Oh man.
Going to take his steps all the way over here, and he's going to drop on the ground flat.
Okay.
That's the end of
All
his
you
turn.
need to do.
Actually, sorry, he's not going to go that far. And drop on the ground. Vaerun,
I've been
Oh.
dead or like prone to take cover.
prone.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm dead, guys.
I need
It's nice
you.
knowing
You might be. You
Give me a
might
whispered
be.
death saving throw.
Okay.
Do remember that you do have your heroic inspiration if you'd like to use.
No man, I'll so
That is the end of your turn.
You can use it after you see the roll too, right?
Darcy.
I mean
Healer's kit time.
All right. As you bring out your healer's kit, you are applying it to Vaerun. You automatically stabilize him, correct?
Yes. Is he breathing?
After stabilizing him, you take a deep breath and kind of try and feel up his throat to make sure he's breathing. And he is. Barely.
What?
Just barely.
hmm,
You are
There you go,
unconscious,
Kay.
roll,
You're
Kay.
welcome.
but you're
Hey,
still
what did you roll?
I have no idea. I put mine blind.
His
Oh,
heart
why are you
blind.
putting them?
So he doesn't even.
Why?
Hey, it's-
You can
I
see
mean-
what you're gonna.
I was about to say it tells you on the sheet,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
It
I'm
really tells you on
fine.
your sheet.
Lyra.
She is still in Madge. Gonna go for the last position that she thinks she saw. It's not there.
It was Vestelle that was feared, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't roll my. Is it at the end of my
Yes,
turn
at the
that
end
I
of
can
your
roll?
turn, you can make another save against it.
Okay, I'm going
didn't
to,
see
I'm
that
going to
on
hop
turn.
off now, and I will be back on later.
Have fun.
Toodles.
Alright.
8. You are unfortunately still afraid.
And it's -3.
Yes.
Oh, I found him. And he is prone on the
He is
ground.
currently prone on the ground, yes.
Let's go. 3 swings
You
with
have
advantage.
advantage against him. Ooh. 23 hits, 15 misses, 27 also hits. And,
Was he not already dead?
and another.
No, he just
extra.
dropped prone, it seems.
Oh, okay.
No, he just dropped prone.
Okay. For some reason, I thought he was dead.
Lyra,
damn.
is at the end of your turn.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive. Though he's not looking very well.
Well, I guess he also technically has grievous wounds.
That he do.
And I don't have any more bonus actions, do I? No, I don't. Okay, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Goes to the spectator. Ooh, looking at all of you, is going to use his beams. First beam is going out to Vestelle. And boom. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Damn.
That's an 11. Fail. And
Yeah.
its next beam
This is not good.
is going to Artemis. Oh, that's not supposed to be Varus blood.
That was to me, you
There you
bitch.
go. There you go. There you go.
The con save, right?
Yes. That's a 9. You fail. You take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Puts me at exactly 0.
You are stable but unconscious. And since it can't move, it won't. That's the end of its turn. Varus. Right, that's the end of your turn. Vestelle. You are still afraid of it.
Yeah. The Gith at the top, is it looking hurt?
Very.
Yeah, aren't you confused, or?
Oh,
Yeah.
you are also confused. You must make an attack roll against anybody who is nearby. Specifically,
She's gotta roll a D2.
Vaerun.
No, she has reach. She's got to roll a
You
D2.
do have reach. You can hit Darcy. Roll me a
She
D2.
can hit Darcy, but she does have 2 hits. So this could still be bad.
Oh man, never gonna live.
2. That's the Darcy.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
That misses.
Oh,
I have to do it again?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh no. Oh my god.
like 2 failed death saves again.
Oh, no. When you get
No.
stabilized, your death saves don't go away.
Yeah, they,
Oh man.
yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Oh, it's
It
only when you
just-
get healed.
It's only when you
Stabilized only
Oh,
stops it. You don't have to do anything. It doesn't
fuck.
reset it.
Do you have a heroic inspiration? Can you heroic inspiration to miss this hit?
I can. Yeah, I might do that.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You, through sheer malevolent power of will, manage to force it away from Vaerun's neck, and you feel your crab cracker slam straight onto the ground, a quarter of an inch from his jugular.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, actually, you would have disadvantage on all these attacks because you are still feared.
Oh.
So the first 10 would have been a 10, the second one would have been a still. Okay.
Uh,
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You tried, Jake. You tried.
I was like, okay, maybe I can save his heroic. Nope, never mind. Nope. Alright, but Vestelle, at the end of your turn, give me 2 wisdom saving throws. The first one is against the fear effect. Oh, sorry, it's just one. Against the fear effect.
My attacks are also -3, but I don't think that makes a difference.
It won't. Yeah, 18 still hit, or 19 still hits. The first wisdom saving throw, unfortunately, not succeeded. You are still afraid by Tong. That is the end of your turn. It goes to Artemis.
If it was any consolation there, Varus, I was going to use lay on hands on you, but
Yeah,
Here we are.
I kind of figured that's what was coming, but
Unfortunately, Artemis is now unconscious, and it is now the Gith Yankee's turn. He's gonna stand up. He's gonna look at He's gonna look at Lyra, and he is going to swing twice
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Oh wait, why?
Previously wounded.
Oh, you scored a crit.
Has he crit him?
Right. Swing.
Both miss.
12 and a 6. They both miss. Right, that is the end of its turn. It's going to move to here. Vaerun. I need
I
you.
mean, I'm just stabilized, right?
No. Oh, actually, yeah, you didn't get hit.
Yeah,
Right,
he's-
so you're good.
He's stabilized.
You're
He's
still
good.
unconscious though. And Darcy.
Fuck you, Jake.
Sorry,
He's still good.
I forgot. Darcy.
God, kill my chick at least 3 different times, eh?
Robert's not here, but Darcy sees that Varus is like dying. Is there anything that he can do to help him?
He can't reach me.
Just throw a potion over.
Who's
Oh.
gonna catch it? Both of us are
Smash it on his
unconscious.
face.
Takes 1 HP and dies.
Yeah, I was about to say it's Baldur Gate rules, but you toss it and it hits him and he fails a death save.
Truth.
Okay, so what he's gonna do is he is going to run 30 feet over here, use his action to cause his mage hand to appear, which will hold the potion, and he's just gonna uncork.
You still gotta use.
Yeah, he's
you
gonna
still gotta
uncork
use
it
an
and
action to feed it to me.
send his mage hand forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, the
Never
mage hand
forget
is
the
now
magic hand.
the mage hand is now hovering over your face with it like tipped over, so it's splashing all over you, but your mouth is not open.
Yeah.
It is not working. So like
Up
half of the
nose.
potion is gone, but you know what? Let's give him a luck
No.
roll on a D100.
No.
If it on a 80 or higher, it goes into your nose and you heal 1. That is a 57. That is not high enough, unfortunately. It gets just all over Varus's face. There's like it's covered in blood. It's covered in healing potion. It's not a good look. Lyra.
Well, I see this guy here. I'm gonna recklessly attack his ass.
Go for it. (26, 21, and 15). 15 misses, but the other 2 hit. 9,
Yep.
11, and then let's see how much health he has left. Okay, he has 0, because with your 4 rage damage, that's enough to kill him. As slam, and then your second slash with the great axe slams into his chest, and you can see his armor just like cleave and cut in. And he's like before falling to his knees and falling backwards, dead.
I have movement.
You do.
Would I know that all of these, because I don't think I can see the spectator. Would I know like the general direction of like where everyone's getting like paralyzed from and
Yeah, there's like these purplish gray beams that are kind of being fired over the lake. So he's somewhere in this area.
okay, I'm gonna use my movement to kinda. They said the lake was like 6 feet deep.
In the deeper parts of it, yeah.
So at the shell, like at the bank where I am, where how deep would it be?
Glancing down into the water, you're not able to tell, but from the best that you remember, it's probably about a foot or 2 deep, just stepping into the water.
So that's 25 feet, 30 feet, 35 feet, 40 feet.
Yep.
And I would How deep is the water as it going there?
At this point, you get to this point, it's like just above where your stomach, where your navel is. It's already getting pretty deep. And floating beside you, you see the head of a tentacled monster.
Kind of floating beside me, like how in the water?
Yeah, the Mind Flayer corpse is beside you.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's all my actions.
Alright. It goes to its turn. It's gonna move up and out. It moves about 10 feet up
Can it move?
and slightly
Can it move?
over to the right. Sorry?
Wait, does that? Can it move? Does it affect?
It's only
Okay.
one turn, right?
It's only one turn, right?
Does it? Okay, yeah, I didn't amplify.
Yes. So it kind of shifts outside of range. It is now about 15 feet up. And it is going to shoot 2 more eye beams. First one at Lyra. The Fear Ray. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Lyra. That's a 17. You succeed against it. It's going to use a wounding ray. This one on Vestelle. Oh, now it rolls low. Vestelle, I need a Constitution saving throw. 20.
It's the 17.
You take half of it, so you take 2 points of necrotic damage. That is the end of its turn. Varus.
So you gotta wait a second because I have to reload the game real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm currently doing that.
You don't have your heroic inspiration, do you?
I don't think I do. I think I used it when we were fighting these golems in the basement. I'm pretty sure I did.
Sounds about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used it to like dodge an attack or something. But you know, we'll casually wait here while my game loads.
This is a very tense load.
I was thinking, I was like, yes, of course. Oh, we are loaded. Alrighty.
Okay. End of your turn. Vestelle.
That's it.
You are still feared.
I'm also still confused because I had a -3 and I rolled a 14.
That goes away after one turn.
Confusion goes away after one turn.
Okay, thank God.
Or else you'd be smacking Vaerun again.
Thank God that didn't happen. I'll run here and I'll shoot the spectator.
Right. 17 hits, 8 points.
The disadvantage, though, right?
Oh, you would have to roll that at disadvantage because he's outside of your normal range.
It's also a 14.
No, well,
'cause I
she's
have
also-
-3.
Yeah.
Oh, also because you're feared.
Yeah.
Oh, still hits.
Ooh.
Does a 14 hit?
Oh, 14. Yes, actually.
Cool.
Oh,
Hey.
8 points of piercing damage. Very solid. Yeah, you see this small, tiny bolt erupt at the side of its face. It screams, this tongue kind of like lashing out all around it.
That's all I can do.
Artemis, I believe you're still unconscious. Vaerun, I believe you're also unconscious. Darcy, now properly
man.
gets the action and time to kind of like uses the mage hand's pinky, opens the mouth of Varus like upwards and pours the potion into his mouth. So, but half of the potion is gone, so he's gonna roll a 1, 4 + 1. Varus, you heal 4.
So in case everyone was curious, I was at 2 and 2.
I mean,
Two fails, 2
I
successes.
figured so because you've been there for a handful of rounds at that point.
Yeah.
So
That was a close one, eh?
Very, very close. That is the.
You almost missed it, Robert. I almost died again. I was at
Great.
2 failed and 2 successes.
He was
Jesus
at 1 success and 2 failures before his last turn.
Yes, I was.
It was oh.
It was very rough.
Lyra, it's your turn.
Oh my god, we're still in combat.
Yeah.
So do I know where that thing moved? Would I know like where it's firing off the?
It seems to be moving somewhere to the southwest, but you could tell from the origins of the beams that it's now sitting much higher up off of the ground.
That ain't gonna stop me.
What happened to my last turn?
You used your action to feed Varus a potion
How did I get over there?
with the mage hand.
You walked. Yeah, he used a mage hand.
Darcy doesn't know he has mage hand.
Well, now he does.
He just instinctively reached out, and his hand kind of like almost detached. No, I'm kidding. Like an invisible hand kind of came out of his. Yeah.
Should I use the puppet?
Throws the puppet at Varus. Heal him, damn it!
Are you kidding me? That thing would have taken my knife and stabbed Varus in the throat.
Coup de grace.
All right, Lyra, what are you up to?
I can't move diagonally, right?
You can.
Yeah?
Then this would be difficult terrain, so that'd be 10 feet.
Yes.
Am I on the bank now?
Yes.
Okay. 25,
That's 30.
30.
That's 40.
I think my rage ends.
As your rage fades, a level of exhaustion comes over you. You could have taken your action to dash. Did you want to do that? Or no?
Oh, right. Yes.
You're not gonna do a signature throw?
Alright, I don't know where to
Can't
throw
see
it.
You can't see it.
You could throw it. You could throw something in its general direction. Using an action to dash, you manage to get to the side of the bank, but you don't see it, so you continue running. Fortunately, everything else pops up.
Where
Yeah,
are you
that's-
going?
Where the fuck is it, guys?
All right. But yeah, as you continue sprinting along, you are unable to see where it is, and that is the end of your turn.
I have wait. I have a bonus action,
You
right?
do.
Alright, what can I throw?
You can't throw anything with your bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I can't really do anything.
In Baldur's Gate, Frenzy.
Once again, turn of the spectator. It is going to use 2 beams. The first one is going to be against Vestelle. Actually, the first one is going to be against Darcy.
Oh.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Darcy.
Just a second.
8.
Oh,
is
no.
failure. You are now confused. On your next turn, you will use your Eldritch Blast. Or your Shillelagh. Back.
Just smack Vestelle in the back of the head.
Twice. Or actually, just once.
No, only once. I can only do it once.
No. The second one is a wounding ray. Let's roll the 4 people.
And it
first.
only
Does it
says
know I'm
action, not bonus.
Does it know I'm up?
It doesn't. That's the 3.
Cool.
That's a 1. That's against
Oh,
Lyra.
good.
I did a con save, Lyra.
Oh,
That's a
Okay.
success. You only take half. You take 10 points of necrotic damage. As Lyra, you watch as kaboom, you get an I-beam shot from somewhere up there.
God damn it. It was over there.
That's the end.
You see the
its
flash
turn.
hit Darcy and like, oh, there it is, and then you see one coming right for you.
Varus.
Can I? I'm gonna stand up.
Stand
Use
up.
half my movement.
Mm-hmm.
Can I hide behind this tree? Is this a tree or a tree stump?
It is a tree. It's a full-size tree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide behind it
Okay.
with my bonus action. Oops, right there,
Go
actually.
for it. Sipping and shut up.
Oh, sorry,
Still
that's
private.
still whispered. It's a 30, but you know. And then I'm gonna shoot the spectator because I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely hits. 11, 7. It's still up, but it looks horrifyingly hurt.
And I'm gonna use 5 more to get fully behind this tree from it,
Very fair.
and that'll be my turn.
Stell,
I'm gonna shoot it
go for it.
at disadvantage.
Wait, you have
right?
you were feared, right? Or was that Lyra?
She's still
I'm
feared.
still feared.
No, sorry, not
Oh, do I
feared.
get to-
Confused.
That's me.
No, I'm not.
That's
Oh, it
Darcy.
was Darcy.
Yeah.
Right, you're good. You're still frightened, but you're yeah. Go for it. What are you doing? Sorry.
I'm gonna hit it with disadvantage. Well, hopefully with my crossbow.
Go for it.
Nope.
8, unfortunately, does not hit. As you twang.
Actually 5.
Oh, right. Twang. It just vanishes into. That is your action.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move.
Artemis is still unconscious. Vaerun is still unconscious. Darcy, who are you striking? Ranged or melee?
Melee,
Smack
because that's
Vestelle.
what Darcy immediately has in hand.
Fair.
I can take it. That
I
doesn't
think
hit.
misses. Yeah.
That does miss.
As you try and smack Vestelle, you realize, oh shit.
With the way that confusion works, I imagine Darcy literally just swung above the fucking head, aiming for his string.
Yeah, unfortunately, or fortunately, it missed.
Fortunately, there's no string
unfortunate.
there.
Yeah. This is a good effort.
That is the end of Darcy's turn. As it goes to Lyra.
All right. 15. Where is it?
Man, this must actually suck. Because the rest of us have dark vision. And all we see is you go one way in the opposite direction. It feels so fucking bad.
Oh, look, you're in the water again.
Oh,
And Lyra,
man.
as you jump into the water, you still cannot see where it is.
Where is he?
Oh,
Let me at him.
man.
Come out, you
They-
can.
We need to... Okay, I make a motion. In terms of in party funds, we all get together and buy goggles of night for Lyra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I need to.
she fucking needs them. It's so bad looking at it.
No, wait. I have actions.
You have a dad.
You have an
Has anyone-
action dash, yeah.
Has anyone else here ever seen that video of the blind kid who wants to play youth football?
Oh no, that
No.
sounds awful.
Yeah.
With determination, and if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. And it's just him running around a field as everyone else is halfway down with the ball.
That's sad.
I think I just
So
look at Lyra.
sad.
I look at Lyra. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's so sad because you just know the kid really just wants to play football, and here he is blind.
Oh,
It's so sad.
so bad.
I look at Lyra. What are you doing? He's right there.
Leave me
You can't
right
say.
where.
Oh, fucking human.
Oh, fuck this. I'm gonna turn on my night light. I'm gonna light my axe on fire with the bonus action.
Okay. Whoosh.
Now? You didn't think to do that before at any point?
Okay, I still don't see it.
Oh, sorry. The light actually should be smaller. The light should be like
I, s-
1, 2. There you go.
I still don't see it.
It's over the lake.
Towards the water.
You were so close.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
God.
It's turned
What's-
now.
Yeah, what's it do, Jake?
It flies a little closer. It's gonna shoot Lyra with a confusion ray.
Well, it's never gonna get it.
Alright, I think I have disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
Yes.
No,
to
no,
go-
no,
no,
No, not for saving throws. Not for
It's
saving
only
throws
against
yet.
ability rolls. Yeah.
Jake, you know in D&D
For
5e
example,
that
you currently have disadvantage on perception.
you know that statuses don't stack usually, so he should be immune to confusion here.
Shh.
Hey, look, you made it.
She did make it. She is not confused. That's
Well, I
Jake.
am, but
Well,
you know.
just normally confused.
Not magically.
The other ray is a wounding ray that's going straight for Vestelle. Not Lyra,
Oh.
not Lyra, not Lyra. Sorry. Okay.
Oh,
There we go.
how you doing, Vestelle?
Was that how much?
It's
21?
21.
Hey, I got 2.
Hey,
Nice.
Still up. That's good. Varus, it's your
Ooh.
turn.
Jeez, why is
gonna
this the
use
fight that has
my-
us so horribly
Honestly.
injured?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide again.
Okay.
Yo, let's go.
You're pretty sure
I
you're
creep
hitting.
out on this side
Yep.
and I shoot him again.
Go for it.
Fucking end
Oh,
it, please.
15.
That is more than enough to kill it.
Oh, thank God.
You know, it's nothing
How
short
much
of a
did he have
miracle that
left?
we're
He had
alive.
4 left.
Oh my lord.
By all means, the fact that we insta-killed like 4 people, this should not have been difficult.
I insta-killed like 3 people for all of you.
That's what I'm saying. One of them self-destructed himself, and we still all almost died.
I mean, you guys didn't have a healer the whole
Yeah, I
time.
know.
It didn't help.
This is
Everyone
true.
failed their saves.
Yeah. That fireball.
You guys
fucked
all
me.
got hit with a fucking fireball right off the bat. Vaerun got bitch slapped immediately. Fucking
Oh,
You
that
are
could have been real bad.
very, very lucky that Mind
Oh.
Flayer got instantly killed.
To put it,
you're
by the way,
all welcome.
just to let you know, Jay, I still do have my heroic. I have not used it yet.
Oh, hey! Because,
Yes.
yeah, if that Mind Flayer got to go, bam.
Another fireball. Yeah.
That's why I was
Fucking
just like,
mind
you know,
Oh yes.
yeah, that's why I was
He
well.
nutted
So
all over the battlefield.
I was split because I was either going to do my abjure ability or I was going to do my other one that I have, which gives us all advantage and all mental saves. But I was like, turning them might be better in the long run. But
I
at
think
least
it
I turned
was.
the spectator. So
I
I'll
think
take that.
determining how bad the first spectator got us, having 2 of them.
Oh, God forbid, if there was
been-
2, that'd have been it.
That is.
Plus whatever the
Yeah.
hell that other thing was, that'd have been it.
the fucking mind
Darcy
flare.
survived. Jeez.
Not the mind flare. He had a those things we fought in the city.
The
He had one of those
the
here,
first
too.
Oh, the
one.
Gru.
Yeah. He had one of those here too that immediately got fucking all
Oh.
turned.
The Star Spawn Mangler is what it was called.
Oh, oh
The
fuck the
6-armed
mangler.
one.
Yes. So thankfully, the spectator and that thing immediately got turned, but that could have been real bad.
Oh.
That could have been a TPK if those 2 guys were
Yeah.
still on the
If the
field.
mangler were still around, we'd have been screwed.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at you guys. But as all of you are kind of coming in to settle after the adrenaline of this very, very intense fight, Heavy breaths.
How's our guide feeling?
All around.
She's not here,
She
remember?
left already.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
I forgot.
She left already. Heavy breaths, and just kind of sitting together. Some of you conscious, some of you not.
I think Darcy's just gonna drag fucking Vaerun over to where Artemis is.
Yeah, sure.
And at the same time, he's as soon as he sits down, he goes to reach for something, and there's the mage hand again. Like, it would have been really nice to know I had this whole time. This is useful. This is incredibly useful, as he's now using it to hand make himself a cup of tea.
That was very rough. I'm pretty sure I almost died. Oh boy.
I don't know how much blood is mine on me.
You know, do I have to make a wisdom save, Jake?
Yes, you do.
No, because that's the same day. It's the same day as the one before.
It's the same day. So you're actually
Okay.
good. You're actually good.
Just making sure. Okay. I just had to make sure.
Lyra's still barely able to see shit. Suddenly, fucking Varus leaps at her throat.
I just lean up against this fucking tree.
Right now, who all would like tea? It's peppermint.
Strangely, as all of you kind of glance around and look, the Giths, their bodies don't seem to be going away. And neither the spectator nor the mind flayer had gone away either. They seem to be.
Is the mind flayer just like washed up onto the banks of the lake by now?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh.
Okay. So, does anyone know what any of these things are?
Nope.
I have not dealt with these. These guys are probably not on this plane.
But to be honest, probably his specialty, pointing to the unconscious Artemis.
All of you who are conscious can make an Arcana check with disadvantage. Or actually, yeah, just flat one.
Oh, maybe.
Well, there's a few things that you can tell. Vestelle, they just look like aliens. Honestly, it doesn't seem like very much to you, so it's hard to tell. But Darcy, Varus, and Lyra, the three of you kind of inspecting them, you realize that yes, they are most likely extraplanar. The Mind Flayer, the Spectator, the Gith Warriors even. They look like they have a very specific build that doesn't quite look like it's meant to be comfortable material. Their armor is
Somewhere with a lot less gravity.
yeah, something like that. They're tall, lanky, and rather skinny, but their armor fits well. And honestly, it seems to still be in perfectly operable pieces, though they might have to be repaired. Yeah, they're not from around here, at least.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I think I do know what these things are.
I mean, I think I might know what that is. Pointing to the mind flayer, just like something out of a children's horror story.
Clearly extraplanar. And let's hope they stay that way.
Well, they're right in front of us. They're not extraplanar anymore. They're right here.
You know, one can hope.
I think all my hope is slowly dying.
Yeah, I just gained a little bit back in Moon's Run, but I think it's slowly dwindling as well.
Do we know why they attacked us?
because they were with his
Artemis,
brother.
his damn brother.
Oh yeah, where did he go?
I don't know.
All
I'm
I
half
can tell was
I'm half expecting him to walk from behind that rock, chop off Artemis's head, and then leave again.
to be fair, all I know is he teleported next to Artemis, said run, brother, and then just disappeared.
Was that in my mind, or did he say that out loud?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
It was out loud. Everybody could hear it.
Okay.
And it sounded like horribly strained. Like he was fighting.
Forcing himself to say it.
Yeah.
Let's just be glad he disappeared when he did.
Oh,
So is this going to be a regular occurrence or something?
Oh, let's hope not.
what's the saying? Once in a blue moon. Yeah. We're getting lots of blue moons lately.
So, I'm gonna be honest, Vestelle, that lightning thing, the ozone, whatever you were smelling, I'm pretty sure that was them.
Oh yeah, figured.
Yeah.
Good observation.
So, let's keep a lookout for that next time, I suppose, now that we know. Give ourselves more warning.
But as all of you pass the rest of the night away, doing your best to stay calm, collected, trying to get whatever rest you can, you do so. And in the morning you wake up pained, but relatively refreshed. Artemis and Vaerun, the two of you wake up with a massive headache, and not like a tiny one that like goes away after an hour or two. It feels like a migraine that's pounding into the back of your head. You feel the aches and kind of bruises of the nights before as well, and it's just
Darcy
overall,
would have dressed their wounds at some point in the night.
yeah, just overall not a good time. But you are back up and back to full.
Oh,
I just
Alive.
slowly get up and kind of look around.
Would you look at that? We fought in a combat. We didn't have to use a single questionable potion.
Yeah, Vaerun, I took one of your normal ones. I figured you wouldn't really appreciate using one of the questionable ones, so just know you're
Oh.
at one.
yeah, I think I kind of remember that. I like popped back in for a sec, but I just got knocked out right after.
It's supposed to say these things are not merciful.
I suppose it's good to know that my brother is capable of long distance traveling.
I wonder
To
where
that
they came
extent.
from.
And seemingly knows where I and by proxy all of us are.
Something to alert to the both of you. If you smell, I suppose, ozone or like the smell of lightning, whatever the fuck that's called, it's probably your brother.
Good
Or
to
at
know.
least, or at least him summoning things. I'd
That's
possibly
something of
imagine
the
as
sort.
well, but-
Maybe we could at least
But-
avoid the fireball this time.
Yes. Just keep an eye on that next time.
To be fair, I think that we did pretty well considering his track record of things he's destroyed.
No, two of us almost died, but yeah, we
And
did great.
There's also another silver lining. Your brother, whatever is going on with him, whatever's going on with me, does not like him.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I suppose it makes sense if he was coming here with the intent to kill you. I imagine that your friend, shall we say, would probably not appreciate that.
I think. And Darcy just looks at his hand, one tug 1 tug for yes, 2 tugs for no. It's not a friend of his.
There's no movement.
Never mind. I have 0 confirmation on that.
Well, I mean, regardless, they're both threats that have to be dealt with at some point. But I guess if you would have asked me about a week ago, oh what?
We survived.
Yeah, that's what I said. You know, I think we did pretty okay given the fact that I'm left to assume that he single-handedly, with the help of probably something similar to this, destroyed our hometown.
Something else we've realized a little bit last night is we need to get Lyra something to see in the dark. She was walking around confused.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't she have like a way to light her blade on
I think
fire?
that can only go so far.
Fortunately, I'm not as visually gifted as you all are.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to tell since we never experienced what you experienced.
Must be nice.
To be fair, I got cheap shotted there towards the end of all of that. I was trying to help Varus, and then suddenly something hit me in the back.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
you got to do something. I was just knocked out before I knew what happened.
Speaking, I'll look around. You said the bodies of all of them are still kind of like spread about.
Yep.
Yeah, I imagine we would have moved them at some point so you could take a look at them and potentially identify them.
I'll say they're all
Yeah,
like
I mean,
here in this area.
okay. Yeah, I know we already said I probably wouldn't know what the Gith are, but I'm sure I would probably know the general concept of like a spectator and whatnot.
Sure, give me an Arcana check. You have advantage.
That ain't gonna help much.
I believe in
I'll
you.
give you guidance.
Ooh.
Never mind.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, know one thing, or well, several things actually, that you've heard of a beholder before. The spectator is essentially a less powerful, kind of malign and more obedient version of a beholder. They're not as mad, their intelligence is much lower, and they're typically easier to. A mind flayer, you've never seen one. You've never even heard of them. But you're aware of their existence because some people in your swords have fought them. They're dangerous, extremely dangerous, and powerfully gifted psionic creatures that originate from a different place. Gith,
Yeah.
though, they just look like really weird, screwed up elves. They're probably from another place, given that it seems like some of your abilities worked against them, but you're not sure.
Well, when it comes to the humanoid-looking fellas here, don't know what they are. I've never seen any of them, and neither have any of the people before me. The giant eyeball there, it's a spectator. Smaller beholders, basically. Not as dangerous, but they're there. And then that thing, I point to the mind flare. I've not encountered those, but apparently people before me have, and from what the feelings I am feeling right now within my head, it seems like they are bad.
Yeah, I can kind of tell.
Yeah, kind of look at its mouth earlier. That is horrifying.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of whatever that is, but
What's with his brain?
did you?
Its teeth look like they rotate.
Oh, that's charming. Well, I mean, I guess we already knew that my brother was seemingly summoning creatures like this before. So that's a bit of a concern. Though I did hear, I don't know if any of you heard it, I don't know if it was a mental projection or what, but I did hear him say something to me.
No, he said that out loud.
Oh, did he? Yes. Much to consider. Well, how much farther are we from Elghost?
To Melagos? Not too much.
I can't wait to sleep
Is
in
it-
bed again.
Is it by the by? Because I'm a little kind of dazed still from everything, and I don't know where exactly we are. In which direction is Melaghost?
North. You mean in general in accordance to this map?
Yeah, in accordance of the map.
Or this way?
Okay, whew. That's good to know. Oh, yeah, I should probably specify. The two things that ran away last night, they're probably still out there somewhere, so I would just keep an eye out on them.
Well, they didn't come back, and I had the opportunity to all night. So
That's good.
You know, I can actually see them in the daylight. So we got that going for us.
At least we have an extra set of eyes this time around that can, spot them.
Do we hunt those things down? They could cause a havoc.
we don't possibly know where they could have gone.
That ability, I think it sends them running for around the minute or so. So
They had
possible
all
that
night
they-
to come back, and they
Yeah.
didn't.
they could have easily ran at least a mile or so away within that time, and then from there either just got lost or just kind of continued on, not knowing what to do if there was nothing there to command it to do anything.
I mean, I think we should at least try and see.
That's another thing. All the creatures, aside from your brother, had these strings attached to their heads.
Were they connected back to my brother, or were they just
And
connected to one another?
Jake, were they just going off into space, or
They kind of disappeared about 4 or 5 inches off of their heads.
I couldn't tell? They just sort of disappeared into nothingness.
It couldn't be something similar to what you're dealing with, only instead of
It could be. I don't know, because whoever it is doesn't like to communicate like an adult.
Maybe it wasn't saving throw.
Uses Darcy's hand to slap himself.
The rest of you watch as Darcy slaps himself.
Yeah!
all I'm saying is my patron wouldn't do that.
Weird thing to do.
Yeah, you and your patron reached an agreement. Mine just sort of forced themselves on me.
Your patron is very hands-on.
You couldn't just, I don't know, use my hand to bloody write something. Communicate, come on.
All I'm saying, Darcy, is that maybe in the future, once we figure out how to deal with all this stuff with you, maybe we should get you an appointment with my patron.
No. Once this is all finished, I'm going to go home and I'm going to live out the rest of my life in a nice, peaceful fashion.
Fair enough.
That's fair. Who doesn't want that?
It would be nice.
But as all of you kind of pack up your bags, pack up the camp, begin to leave, your body's sore and bruised, but still doing okay nonetheless. You head east for a little bit, about half a day before you encounter the major road that seems to be able to take you to Malagast. As you guys reach the actual road itself, you can see that very much it is as it was before. The kind of forests and woods behind you fades into these rolling hills with tall bits of grass and kind of beautiful bits of like rock formations jut out of itself. The road is rather wide, built to accommodate at least 2 horses. It's not paved per se, but a lot of it seems to be relatively taken care of and kind of smooth and flattened so that it's not treacherous to travel. But you see many other travelers that seem to be heading in the general direction as well. At least 2-3 caravans in your immediate area as you guys get near the road. You see just slightly ahead of you guys appears to be give me a religion check or a pate.
I was waiting for it. Everyone rolled well. I was like, where's Vestelle's?
Yeah, never a good one.
No.
Very on brand every time.
Yeah, so you guys see a kind of small chariot or cart that's being pulled by 2 horses, and you can see a symbol emblazoned on the back of it, of what appears to be just like a simple design of what appears to be the sun. And to most of you, you recognize it relatively easily to be the symbol of Setveth, one of the Cenary Pantheon gods. Yeah, like anybody who rolled above a 10 would have gotten it.
It's fine, Emily, because remember, Vestelle has amnesia.
That is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, Setveth is known as the goddess of the sun and fire. And you can see that several of the figures that are kind of flanking the actual procession is dressed in these fiery, like red, white, and gray robes that are just really nice and peaceful. You can see like 2 or 3 clerics nearby, kind of just having a chat to one another as they're continuing their walk. Their maces hanging at the side and their shields.
One just walks over, smacks Vestelle and Varus, and then walks away.
Luckily, they don't seem to notice the 2 of them. Another procession right behind them appears to be some sort of merchant group. Not necessarily a large one, but you can see a set of like a few mercenary guards with them. Like at least 6 or 7. They look pretty rough and tumble, wearing some pretty heavy armor. Most of them have crossbows at the ready, sets of swords, rapiers, spears, and things. Flanking the actual cart, and as they're proceeding forward, they keep a careful eye on you guys. They wander. You hear bits of conversation coming from within the cart, but unfortunately muffled what they're saying. And behind them is what appears to be like a very small, quaint, almost handmade cart that honestly, Darcy, you would recognize to be honest. It's not terrible work, but it looks very amateurish. The wheels are slightly misaligned. You tell that the axle isn't quite straight. Various bits of the metal aren't like as nailed in as they should be. The wood isn't as straight and polished as it could be, and it appears to be a set of like 4 halflings on the back of the cart. One of them, a little bit of an older woman, driving or kind of handling the actual cart itself. They nod their heads as they go by, but no, there's not too much else.
Hope we get a cart again. Get to travel like these people.
Do you think we can maybe hitch a ride?
I think we should just walk.
How far is it by walking?
If you're walking all the way to Melagos, like 3 days.
It'll take a while to get to Melagos. I don't know if I want to do 2 or 3
Weeks.
more of these nightly encounters.
Who exactly are you hoping to hitch a ride with? The ones with the small cart, the ones that looked at us like we were, villains, or the priests? Because I can guarantee you, it's not going to work out with either of them.
I could at least get one with the priests. Oh, I don't know about you guys.
I mean, the priests are probably nice people, right?
I'd rather not spend my time around them.
Vaerun's
Vaerun's an exception, but, other than that.
Varus and Vestelle about
We've
to be
been-
exercised.
Yeah, right.
Away, demon! Oh!
I just start walking.
I'm guessing the rest of you proceed to follow with him.
So it's begrudgingly dragging my feet.
But, yeah.
Lyra, we're not going to get there any faster like that. Come on.
My feet hurt. I
if it's
need
any-
rest.
If it's any consolation,
I am a merchant from a river town. You're a grey. I'm not complaining.
if it's any consolation, I mean, if we walk there and take the extra time to get there, we'll get there in time for the whole feast going on. We
Lyra,
might- oh, go on.
I'll piggyback you for a bit, and then we'll switch.
Take turns?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
I can also levitate you, and then we can just, drag you along. for like 10
I
minutes.
don't. It's not like that's going to increase your speed or anything.
The piggybacking
Uh,
will make her feet stop hurting.
uh-huh.
Can I just hop onto Vestelle's back? And just,
Sure.
and I just stick my tongue out at Varus.
Oh,
All right, well, catch up. And I just go my full speed, which is just the 35 feet.
not sure why I was acting like this, but
Everybody
You're
else
pretty
is
tired.
very much struggling to keep up. If Lyra was walking on her own, she'd have no issues, but... Yeah, Vestelle...
Yeah, the
keeping up-
fastest member, the fastest just base walking speed of the party is now on the back of one of the slower ones.
Me? I've got 35.
She's got 35 too,
She's the
but
second
her
best.
speed's reduced because she's carrying someone.
It's half to 17 because she's carrying someone. Actually, with the carrying capacity rules that I have, I think your speed would be very low.
Okay, I take off all my weapons and say, here, Vaerun, hold these.
You would get a
uh,
at your current 5th. Well, what's your strength score?
I gotta find the tab now. Where did I put it? Strength is 18.
18 strength. You would be. Actually, you would be over encumbered. You wouldn't be able to move.
Guess I'm walking.
Because I know Lyra is carrying.
heavy.
Because I know Lyra is carrying at least like 100 pounds worth of random shit.
And fucking Lyra just jumps
my.
on Vestelle's back and they both just collapse to the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Seeing that, I still go, all right, keep up. Still keep walking.
Also, I will say, that whole situation last night reminded me that whenever we set up camp, I really need to start, setting up my alarm spell.
You have that.
Yeah.
Why?
That would have been helpful.
What?
Very helpful.
What? Since when? Since when have you had that? And you haven't brought it up once.
About a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
To be
I'll
fair, I
put the-
cast it a couple times. It helped us in the swamp. It's just I
Oh.
forgot about it since.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. You know, for me, I don't actually have to take off my armor when I trance. I just do it because it's more comfortable. But it's okay.
Okay, so to be fair on that department, I at least have to take my armor off.
So what I'm hearing is A, we have preemptive measures we can be taking, and B, just wear your armor. You wouldn't have gone down if you were
Hey.
wearing it.
Do you know how heavy this stuff is? All day long?
Also, I can only cast the alarm assuming I have the spell slot open.
In Vaerun's defense, I did try wearing my father's armor once. It is
You
uncomfortable
were
to say
not
the least.
physically built for that.
And even if he is, my father was always complaining about stiff shoulders.
See?
What kind of armor do you wear, Vaerun?
Splint armor. Feel it,
It's
it's
heavy,
heavy.
right? Oh,
Pretty
well.
sure.
That's fair enough. I
It's
guess.
60 pounds. Oh my goodness.
I heard if you keep wearing armor, it'll really mess you up in old age. So you gotta
Oh man.
take care of yourself.
You know,
Besides wearing
if
a
he
dress.
doesn't wear that armor, though, he might not make it to old age.
Oh, you're right. I almost died.
Yeah, you did. To be fair, though, I almost died and I am wearing armor, so I can't say anything, I suppose. What a wonderful start this has turned out to be. Great day. Great day.
But yeah, so alarm. Put it
Now
on
we
the
know.
camp.
Yeah, we live and learn.
And now I'm almost certain you won't forget to use it.
I probably will, honestly.
Well, now the rest of us know about it.
We'll
It's such
probably
an
all
odd,
forget.
it's such an odd spell. I don't know how I even know it. I woke up one day and then, I could see magic and set up a perimeter that notifies me. It's weird how that works, ain't it?
Sounds
you
like
can see
Darcy.
magic. You can see magic now too.
Yeah. I just don't like doing all that, that spell casting stuff too much.
Did you learn the spell detect magic?
Yeah, I got it. It's part of my oath. I got alarm and detect magic at level 3 paladin.
Ooh, sheesh, let's go.
I always have them
Oh
prepared.
right, no,
so-
you still need to use a spell slot for it.
Yeah, I mean, I had a spell slot. It's pretty
I can just do it
about
at will, just like boop.
Yeah, Darcy's got detect magic, guys. Which is why I was like, he activates them. Hey, like,
Just creepy woman from looking from on high. Yeah, this could be a problem. Best give the little bitch the magic, guys.
it was more like your patron forced you to turn them on, but yeah.
Exactly, that's my point.
But yeah, as you guys find
There's
yourselves,
just a light switch behind Darcy's eyes. It's just ding.
but yeah, you guys now find yourselves on the road once more, traveling towards the city, Melakon, making proper progress with a road ahead of you rather than any climbing sort of dangerous terrain. But as you guys make your way through the areas of the crossing past them, you do see that there are just like a large variety of kind of people who are on the road passing. You see a small band of what appears to be a set of bards on their like large and circular cart. Like the cart is circular. There's wheels all around the entire thing, and it looked absolutely like a fucking nightmare to drive. because they had 4 horses that were towing it in different directions. But for some reason, they were going in a coherent direction.
Odd.
Look at Lyra. No, we're not taking that one either.
And it was like 3 different. It looked like a triplet, playing 3 different instruments just on top of it, making really loud, honestly, pretty decent music. And then like a really, really fat halfling man sitting in the center playing drums. It was interesting. Before they too passed you, and then yeah.
Halfling music.
But as you guys are also traveling, you eventually edge the city of Melagost. You do see one last set of travelers that are, or one last traveler. That is kind of like unique, that pokes your eyes. A man or woman, you're not entirely sure, that seems to be coated head to toe in just full plate. But the full plate looks honestly kind of ancient, but very slightly magical. There's bits of like red cloth all over his entire body, or their entire body, that's like ripped to shreds. And yeah, they're just kind of casually riding what appears to be, honestly, it appears to be a nightmare. A horse with like lightly glowing red eyes, and this mane that seems to be composed of what appears to be fire, that just rides
Darcy
past.
immediately starts fucking sketching that as they're just walking. Now that is something that's inspiring. That looks amazing.
Are nightmares rare?
Nightmares are impossible to see. There's no way someone would have been able to tame one. Give me an Arcana check.
Who?
Anybody, actually, since all of you saw it.
Sure.
Yep.
Woo!
Vaerun and Darcy, you would know that, one, nightmares are... Artemis would know this as well. The 3 of you would know that, one, nightmares are not innately homed on the material plane. They don't belong here.
Someone hold them back. Someone hold them back.
Artemis starts drooling. No. They are not innately home to this plane, but they are known to be kind of like plane hoppers. They don't necessarily cause issues unless their masters set them loose or they're wild.
They are carnivores.
Yes, they're very, very carnivorous. But
Seeing it, you said it has like a rider, like someone controlling it.
Mhm.
I'll just kind of stare at them, kind of do an insight check.
you are staring at a person wearing like covered head to toe in metal plates, like a metal armor. Or what are you trying to insight out of?
Nah, just taking the piss.
I mean, you could, I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying you can certainly
Do
try.
it. Do divine sense. Do it.
Oh, true. Yeah, no, I'll just do my I'll open my senses, see if he's otherworldly in any nature.
The man?
Yeah. Okay.
He seems perfectly fine, but the horse, it's fiendish in nature.
You hear like a very long like huff from Artemis before he just says, "They'll be chill. It's fine. It's fine."
Right.
You do see that they look back at you, and as you kind of cast out your senses. Oh, don't you worry, lad. I'll take care of it. And it pats the side of its head.
Excuse me, sir. Where'd you get your armor? It looks unique.
It was made a long time ago in forges of the doors. I had
Yours?
Yeah, it acquired it a long time.
Wow. We just barely saw any. That's pretty rare.
Oh, Dwarvish items are extreme. Irritating. Got it out of the fight.
How old are
Maybe you
you
better.
then?
Hmm?
How old are you then, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, just a couple of.
Jake,
Mhm.
would I know who this person is just from like since their appearance is so like
Unique.
wild, like maybe they're like some sort of fabled person.
Yeah, all of you can make a reputation check, and specifically in this case would be history.
Oh boy. Oh,
My
Should do-
ridiculous knowledge is only applicable to Arcana, apparently.
Oh, wait. I need to roll.
Unfortunately, it doesn't appear like any of you know who this one
hold
is.
up. Oh, never mind.
Yep. Apparently, it actually. I think Artemis and Vestelle might have heard something.
Unless he's an elf, or maybe not. For me.
From the way that he's talking, he seems to be an elf, and typically, only elves are as long-lived as says he, or a dwarf. But just from the way that he looks, he's not a dwarf. Um, you've heard of Artemis and Vestelle. The two of you have heard of kind of like powerful mercenaries that wander around the land, kind of not necessarily taking care of things, but just acting as protectors of people, land, everything and everyone, trying to do the best that they can because the lands aren't as safe as they used to. You've heard of one particular man, or armored man, um, who was known as Truthbearer by the by the dwarves, a long time ago, and it's been rumored that there's a possibility Truthbearer is still around. I think that might be Truthbearer. But it could also be completely baseless rumors. This might just be a random traveling guy who seems to have a really cool.
Sorry, we got that from looking at his armor.
Just in general, like his unique appearance, how he's himself, and kind of
No mention of a nightmare.
no mention of a nightmare.
If you've met some dwarves, if you met a friend of ours, Keratin.
I've met many dwarves.
Um, that's too bad.
Very numerous.
You know where any of
Forgive
them are now?
With the mic working, perhaps trying to restore their.
forgive me for prying, but You seem to be the type who wanders the lands to try and help wherever you can. So I just want to ask, what brings you to Melagos?
Well, an old guest for me personally.
Perhaps it's for the festivities.
Something like that. Perhaps we'll bump into each other. Turning around, taking his course forward.
Well, I kind of just yell after him. I don't think we caught your name, sir.
You can call me Morrison.
Morrison.
Morrison. Specifically. How to spell? How to spell?
Yeah, Darcy has been sketching up this dude and his horse. This is going to be a sculpture later.
It's gonna make a lot of money.
Speaking of that, I need to start actually, adding ritual spells into my friggin' book. We could have Leomund's tiny hut.
Please.
Hey. Oh.
Ooh.
Someone find me a scroll shop
I'm sure Melagos has it.
or a library, just a really good library.
Melagos would be the place to go.
Excellent.
But
Real quick,
go ahead.
Vaerun, before we go too much further, would you mind trying to contact my sister? Because we've had a really wild couple of days. We haven't done that once.
Oh shit! I thought we did that. Okay.
No, we
No.
did. We got our Keela?
Yep.
Keela's
Yeah.
dad. We never
Okay.
did anything with Varus' sister.
Okay. I thought we did and we failed. Okay, let me. Okay.
No. Technically speaking, we didn't even fail with the father. But yeah, Varus will just quickly remove the bust from his bag.
Okay.
Do I have it or do you have it?
I have it.
Okay.
Do you really want to be the guy who carries around
Absolutely
a bust
not, but I thought you said Varus removed it from his bag. That sounds like, wait, what?
He carries
no,
a bust of his sister around. It's not weird.
So I was so confused.
It's not weird, I swear.
Okay, I could do that after.
If we
I
find
prepare the spell.
Kuatoa, if we ever find Kuatoa, I'm just going to give them a bust of your sister. Just like, yeah, here's your new god. Go away.
Please don't. You said it would take a
Let's be real.
couple of days.
Let's be real. They'd accidentally start worshiping Artemis or something.
The mask Artemis wears. You said it would take a couple days to get there, right? So this could just be something that happens along one of those 2 days.
On the road, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'll prepare and I'll do this ending.
Okay. What do you say?
If I may, just ask her where she is, ask if she's all right, tell her I would love to see her again, tell her I'm all right, stuff like that.
Yes. What is her name?
Win.
Win.
WY.
Okay. Let me prepare a message. I'll go something like, "Greetings, Win. I am a friend of Varus. He would like to know how you are doing and where you currently are. Please reply."
That would work wonderfully.
Okay.
Okay. She sends back good to hear he's okay. I've left town. Remember, if he wants to come.
Good. Darcy seems to be doing fine. She left her parents, and she's currently number. I guess we just missed her.
Artemis says, "Turn around."
If you turn it around, I'm gonna make you carry me.
Just also. Actually, all of you give me an Arcana check.
Look, what the fuck?
Everyone except for Vaerun and Varus, you would know that in major cities like Melagast, there are probably teleportation circles.
Okay.
And it probably wouldn't be too expensive.
We don't need to turn around. Once we're done doing whatever we need to do in Melagast, they have teleportation circles. They're not expensive, but they're expensive enough that I haven't bothered using them before. I've also heard horror stories.
Like what?
A merchant whose left leg and right leg swap places.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I've heard something
Very-
similar to that. There was no, it wasn't with a teleportation circle. It was just with a normal, teleport spell. He tried to go to a place he had never been to and teleported. But I guess the description he was given was intentionally incorrect. Yeah. He was shredded, by the way, like ethereally shredded. There wasn't much left of him.
It sounds horrifying.
Well, there was his boots. They're magical, though. That's probably why.
How much are we saying it might be to go to somewhere like on the off the top of your head,
What's
how
the
much you
usual
think?
cost,
With
Jake?
Darcy's 23, you would know exactly how much it would be. It is typically 75 gold per use, plus 5 gold per person.
75 for the lot of us, and then 5 gold from us each.
That's
Well,
not that bad.
It's not bad at all.
Fine.
So it's a
Yes.
total of 105, I believe, for your entire group.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just gotta sell a few of your sculptures, Darcy, and you got it all covered.
I mean, don't even really need to do that. We have the money for it.
We've got
We
more than
definitely
enough
do.
money.
Well, if we went down,
all
there,
things considered, I would like it if we stayed in Melagast for an extended period of time.
All I'm going to say is that if we're doing that, I will be disappearing maybe for a couple of days.
I mean, if we're wanting to stay here for a few days, I mean, I know that a few of us have things that we probably want to do. I don't imagine it'd be too hard to have you run off for a couple days if you wanted to go.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Or we-
and Vaerun message her again at some point tomorrow or something like that.
And at that point, it's just 80 gold for me, so...
Exactly.
Well, 160. Because
Well,
there's the return trip to consider.
I've got more than enough money.
But as you guys are kind of discussing this after having met this Morrison fellow, you glance up and
What a
you
nice
now
guy.
realize you've approached the city of Melagast, the seat of the West. A beautiful, grand city that rests against the side of the mountain. And the city itself towers high into the sky, the mountains directly behind it, and it is just beautiful, beautiful ahead of you. You see the large, kind of relatively closed off walls, but honestly, the city, beautiful. And you can see it's multi-layered, that there's currently, at the best of you can tell, for those of you who have been here before, there are 3 layers to the city. You know that it is called... It's called the lower districts, or the views district, the mid districts, or the roots districts, and the upper section. which are known as the Garden District. And it is a beautiful. But you guys approach the edges of it, see that there are no gates. In fact, the entire location at the beginning of, or at the very least, prepping for a festival. And we will pick up next time.
I have the worst sense of deja vu.
Something happened? What?
We're walking into a big city at the start of a festival.
It's the
That
beginning
Morrison.
of the campaigning.
Okay, where's the tournament?
That Morrison guy, he sure is a nice guy.
Yeah, he sure is, isn't he, Andy?
Yeah, I know.
He sure is.
He certainly doesn't feed orphans to his nightmare.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Wonder if
Is
related
there,
somehow.
is there something you're not telling us, Andy?